comments of the day. He turned into Thanos. A fat Thanos. A very furry Thanos. Cows go moo. Pugs go oink. Wait, pugs don't oink? Whatever. Oh, and idiots say first. Hey guys, it's Swordtee, and I can't believe we're now on the 20th compilation of...
You look like insults.
The rules are the same as the others. Points going from 1 to 5 depending on the epicness. Alright, let's start this thing.
Boy, have you always been this enormous?
Don Paragon. Yes, I have. Thank you for noticing.
Oh.
And you look as puny and pale as I remember.
What's this? What's happening here? You look like you're in a Hanson tribute band.
You say I have a prepubescent beard? Well, maybe I just don't want to grow one as long as yours that makes me look like a f***ing homeless person.
You see it?
You can't really see it in the sprite, but I've seen that before.
Yeah. There's a famous like meme going around.
It looks like a f***ing Asian.
It really does.
That was damn near worse than what Janet Jackson and Justin Timberlake pulled off a few years ago on a Sunday afternoon. And y'all know what I'm talking about. Let's call it what it is. They look like garbage.
I guess they were going for some 3D sight scares here, but to me it just looks like what me and my crew did to the camera during our last orgy movie. Warren's iPhone XR was never really the same afterwards.
This man looks like if the year 2003 was a person. Bruh. I don't even know who you are, but I'm sorry. You can't have that beard. Come on.
So Rusev and Lana like to act all macho, look like Anna Nicole and a broke Ivan Drago.
You guys look like Drake and Josh, minus the talent. Oh.
Discount Les Grossman.
Yeah, audition to be Advil's face of migraine headaches. Delays climax for reciting pie out loud. One of his parents is a balloon.
Well, Carlos dressed like that uncle that just got out of jail. Nephew, let me get a jersey, man. Let me get a jersey.
Look at what he eats. He has the diet of a 16-year-old stoner. When you have that much fried food sloshing around in your digestive tract, you're not going to sleep well. That's why Trump always looks like he just woke up screaming in the middle of a nightmare where he's being chased by a giant drumstick with the head of Adam Schiff.
I bet when you get in your bed, you gotta do it just like this.
It's easy to expose all of your shortcomings on stage looking like the cast of Cool Runners.
My license photo looks like I'm taking a one-way trip to the big house.
Hello, Raymond. You're looking old and sickly.
Here's Indiana Congressman Mike Quigley. Check it out. Head is compatible with Legos.
You're a hybrid of a human and a grizzly bear, ain't it?
Nope.
Damn it! All these girls look like freaking donuts!
I've lost 180 pounds. And unfortunately, my neck does look like a vagina.
The director said, let's have this entire class of elves place apples on their desks, even though the rest of their lunches are in sacks to the side of their chairs. It'll make them look like tiny, adorable
And you look just like a farmer, cause you only deal with chicken heads. Gosh darn it, man! You don't like it? I love it! It's thoughtful, expensive, and it makes my present look like something a rat would bark!
Answers to the name Fuzznuts. Look at this. Entire head can fit neatly in a Christmas stocking.
She looks like the female version of Markiplier.
There you go.
Secretary of State Mike Pompeo, seen here submissively exposing his neck to our alpha silverback president.
Why your hair look like a bunch of Rottweiler?
Now you make a hornet look cuddly.
We saw your island across the sea, and we thought, wonder what they're up to.
These things look like the minions banged whatever animal died to give us green eggs and ham.
When your mother doesn't give you enough love. Oh!
You're not Jeff Bezos, you're just an imposter who looks like Charlie Sheen banged Frankenstein monster.
So many so little time.
Sorry, couldn't resist. Picture of Zac Efron and a guy whose name I don't know. That's Corbin Bleu, I believe.
The lighthouse is his erect penis.
JJ, you look like your middle name is SoundCloud. Boy, you built like one of them car lot balloons. Sling your ass, boy.
What is this pose trying to say? We are intimidating because we have goddess-level external hip flexors?
Come on, baby.
This is Jonathan Van Ness from Queer Eye.
I get that these vehicles are supposed to be celebrating, but the gyrations look more like cargasms to me. Seriously, it's like some scene from Trunks Wide Shut down there.
TikTok looks exactly like a fake social media app the main character of a Disney Channel original movie would get cyberbullied on. Yeah, that's it.
The truth is, I think that you a bitch. Atlanta don't need look like the alien from Lilo and Stitch. I'm up here.
Kevin, I'm impressed. Look at you now. You got buff, but you still look like Rachel Maddow.
You look like an Evanescence song. Oh.
Who does Jonathan Groff look like?
Okay.
I think you look like a real piece of
I'm pretty sure the only character description Charles Dance was given was Grimace.
Maybe you should take it easy on the cake. You already got a butt like an Atlanta stripper.
Despite turning him into a Goomba, he sends Brock home.
Anthony looks like my vagina in the winter.
Baby boy, you really gonna stand up here and act like we don't wear the same size bra?
B. Simone, you better go somewhere with that lime green stripe under your titties. It look like you control traffic in a strip club. 2 bottles this way, singles this way.
Now you were the cute one, Joey, and that blows my mind, because now you look like the whole Jersey Shore combined.
So look, Lisa, you know what I'm saying? You old Chelsea looking at. No, I'm just kidding.
Wrestlers look nothing like their real counterparts and more like creepy early 90s CGI.
Clips, your body look like a soft.
Justina, look at your knees. Your knees look like a baby face on a sonogram.
All you have is a f***ing dinosaur board? That shit is 80s as f***. It's got like a neon dinosaur and it's screaming Cowabunga. You look retarded. You gotta get a new f***ing board, man.
I don't care what you say, there was a giant face in the sky that is about to eat those children, and I will never be able to unsee it.
Looking at you on stage, I'm trying to adjust. 3 dudes in spandex, just one like,
I can't believe a guy who looks like a vampire had a henchman named Igor.
When you try to look more emo, but end up looking like an insecure, basic white bitch.
Have you ever stolen anyone's children? Huh? Have you? I mean, you look like you would.
Are those red scribblings supposed to indicate Linus is embarrassed? Because it seemed more likely to indicate atopic dermatitis. Well, that or you let your 3-year-old do the animation coloring for this part.
Oh, I remember you. You was in the movie The Little Rascals. How's alfalfa?
Representative Chris Stewart, it says right here, divorced his eyebrows in 2007. Gets his hair cut by an undertaker. Lost his virginity to the song You're a Grand Old Flag.
Now I'm on a boodle. I had the wrong movie. This the rap from Stuart Little.
You look like Hitler's wet dream.
My fiance gets back from deployment in 2 days. How do I get rid of these? Loads and loads of makeup, preferably white. Cover the face area as well to match the neck. Get yourself a red nose to finish the cover up. That way you can look like a clown since your relationship is a joke.
Jesus, you drive like my f***ing grandmother.
I can take the wheel for a little bit.
We're almost there. You play like a grandma.
Yo, that's really rude to grandmas.
All right, you ready for this? They just said close enough and then added a photo of Mo and Larry.
Finds mayonnaise a bit too zesty. Came to life when some kids put a pair of magical eyeglasses on a potato. Calls erections God batons.
Look at him. He looks like he still calls jazz jungle music.
Tell me why you look like young Jermaine Jackson.
At least I don't look like a hairy Swedish meatball.
When you go in, they take your picture. And they're not real particular about it, you know?
Oh. She must look ugly in it, huh?
Yeah, Dummy, she's right there.
Your ass look like a Hannah Montana. And she's on crack. Listen.
I found my cousin's old school picture. Why your cousin look like he about to ask Shrek to do the roar? He truly does.
Spot checks are done. Needless to say, I'm thoroughly underwhelmed.
Huh, from your expression, I would have guessed constipated or chilly.
Messages in Jesus' DM.
What is? This is DJ D-Rec, and I've been bald for 13 years. If you could just have them create something to give me a hairline like a road manager. Oh, no.
That one looks like Donald Trump.
And I do think you get afraid. I mean, have you looked at yourself? You always look afraid. You look like you found out what you did.
I heard you had some joints but we never played it. Yo ass looked like Offset if he never made it.
I give this hideous climax that's so blurry, shaky, horribly CG'd, and dark red. It's like watching Transformers through a ketchup bottle that never stops shaking.
You look like Ariel because the bottom half look like fish.
All you do is grab other grown men in diapers and steal your whole look from Zangief and Street Fighter.
The director said, hey, let's not only make this character a little pervier and creepier in this shot, we can also easily identify him later when he's creepily carrying the hair with him at the race. Hang on, let me go get an apple and we can make this an trifecta.
Macy Williams looks like a very young grandma. Oh. That's so true.
If you don't get your baby Biz Markie built looking ass up out of here.
So today I was at KFC when this stank-ass crack-a-hoe ran her ass in and sat next to me. This bitch looking and smelling like she ain't washed for like 20 years.
Have you lost weight? Your head looks bigger.
What? Nick, who the hell dressed you in a hospital blanket? That should be his...
He chose as his henchmen Rick Perry and Rudy Giuliani, who are famously two of the dumbest people in politics. It's like if Lex Luthor hatched a plan to kill Superman and chose as his assassins Mr. Bean and Woody from Cheers.
You look like the Walmart version of Pete Wentz.
He doesn't look finished.
Woof. Doesn't he kind of look like a clown, like Krusty the Clown? He looks like f***ing Krusty.
He looks like a child's art project that doesn't want to be alive.
Look at you, looking real stupid up there. I know you ain't getting no all that dumb you wear, and just like that.
I heard like someone was like, yo, like
yeah, I bet. At this point, call me Eve, because you over there looking like a big ass apple.
But how are you going to steal Rice Gump's haircut and you suck and you look ugly?
I get it. While you're grabbing hold of my head, you're flirting with me, aren't you?
I was just telling Her Majesty here that she has got to start watching The Crown because they make her look like a bitch on that show. You don't get your damn dress for a baby shower, but in case it's snow looking ass.
Hey, the little with the Toys R Us badge, come here.
You can't say nigga, I don't think. You f***ing Sheryl Crow looking motherfucker.
I don't know who that is, but you.
You look Samoan, motherfucker. You a Samoan ass.
I think the real question is, who's wearing the Fred mask? There's no way those are human eyes.
Know of your future, monk.
Yes, but I won't live in fear.
You are dumber than you look.
You built like that tree on Guardians of the Galaxy. Groot ass looking. I said Groot ass looking.
If I can see the Loud Red's butthole in this shot, does that technically make this a Porkimon? Porkimon, detect, dive, peek to shoot?
Doesn't he look like Cisco?
Yeah, he kind of does.
That don.
Did I just ruin a lifelong friendship?
It's crazy. His look is so different than it was back then. It's like all of the hair on his head migrated south for the winter. Between like the beard and the aviator glasses, it looks like he's in the witness protection program.
Get a shot of my brother William, the party animal right here. He looks 50 years old.
I know this is a classic villain outfit, and there was an actual reason given about why the helmet is so big, but holy bejesus, this looks so stupid.
Bro, what you going through? You look like a hood chick whooped your ass.
I heard him laughing at you. Saying we're dressed like we're in High School the Musical. Saying that we don't know how to play dodgeball.
Critical looks like if John Wick gave up after they killed the dog and started a keto diet.
You look like two aunts, both named Ruth.
Oh,
Kevin started working out in hopes that he'd get hotter. Now his body's John Cena, but his face is Harry Potter.
I never really noticed a strong physical resemblance between Trump and his older sons until I saw this, and now it's like, why they're such cute guys. It's as plain as day.
And the animator said, let's have Linus pick up an apple and only take one bite of it before throwing it away, even though it's actually his sister who is truly the
Tom looks like Eminem's younger and lesser-known brother, Skittles. Aww, Tom. He probably had to shave his head for a part or something.
I would show you what you really look like, except it's against terms of service to pull down my pants and show my ass to the camera.
You're obviously sick, man. You even look like a germ.
No, you look like a germ.
Hands out floss on Halloween. Wears a bike helmet when he drives. First result when you do a Google image search for disappointed dad.
Aha! We got the animators blue-handed. I mean, we've got Sally red-handed. I mean, we've got the animators red-handed making Sally blue-handed. Whatever. Her hand's blue. Dang it. Let's move on.
Why does Ian's look like Coconut Guy from Ned Declassified and smile like the baby son from Teletubbies?
No one wanted a Return to Maculalusa, looking like Freddie Prinze Jr.
Do you need a big effect sequence in your movie, but you are on a budget? Is your monster just drawn on a series of bourbon-stained cocktail napkins instead of being properly computer-generated?
Guys, it's me, your sister.
Dude, you look like a Mexican wrestler. Why are you screaming thug life? You look like the main character from A Bug's Life.
I mean, look at him. I mean, that is how a cat reacts when you try to move them off your bed. All right, fine, just stay there.
You look like in Vogue in some real tacky clothes in '98.
Jeweling is overrated. You look like you are smoking a USB stick.
What in the name of Charles Schultz is that growing on this tree? Is this the great pumpkin growing on this apple tree? Did I just crack a code, or is this just a 1966 animation flub of the sun rising too close to a drawing of a tree?
By the end of this battle, you'll be calling me Papa, and you'll still look like a Bulgarian Chewbacca.
Why the way your ass look like J. Cole before the dread? Ugly ass, boy. I'm on your ass. Why your ass look like Young Jock, stupid ass, boy? Hold up, it's Seinfeld, stupid ass, on your ass.
So that's how many points. If you enjoyed this, give this a thumbs up. I'll see you on the next video. Peace.
I think you look like a real piece of shit.